President Trump, alongside actor Sylvester Stallone, pardoned late boxer Jack Johnson on Thursday in the Oval Office. Check out this dramatic video of a church van full of children slamming into a Florida restaurant, barely missing the diners inside. Witnesses say the driver of another vehicle cut the van off. None of the children were injured. More on this story and the possible terror attack in Canada on the ABC Columbia mobile app. Plus, Stacey Abrams makes history after clinching the Democratic nomination for Georgia governor. And an estimated 37 million people will travel by car for Memorial Day weekend as prices at the pump continue to rise. Hello, and thank you for joining me from Maine and Gervais. I'm Kimberlei Davis. I hope that you're well this Friday. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with Mike Myers. Those trending headlines, celebrity birthdays, and your moment in history are all up next today, May 25th. President Trump granted a rare and historic posthumous pardon Thursday. The president cleared Jack Johnson of racially motivated charges resulting from his relationships with a white woman in 1912. Johnson broke the color barrier in boxing in 1908 as the first African-American heavyweight boxing champion. In 1913, he was convicted of taking his white girlfriend across state lines for, quote, immoral purposes. That conviction destroyed his boxing career. Johnson died in 1946. Trump granted Thursday's posthumous pardon on the advice of actor Sylvester Stallone. Stallone and current heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder joined the president in the Oval Office.
I want to thank you, Mr. President. It's incredible that you've done this, because it's one thing, I've been so blessed with the Rocky situation and playing that character. And actually, when I was writing it, I'm thinking about inspirations for this Apollo Creed, and that was Jack Johnson, this bigger-than-life, incredible character, and who was, treated so unfairly. His prime was taken away, but somehow he still managed to persevere and kept a smile on his face, and he's truly an inspirational character. So this has been a long time coming. Of course, Linda, thank you very much. It was so amazing. Probably I don't know how many blood relatives are left, but you're like the one that really, really fought for him, and I appreciate that. So it's an honor to take kind of a fictional character like Rocky and do something in the world of reality, and thank you for making that happen, and keep punching, Jack.
This is just the third posthumous pardon granted in the history of the presidency.
This is our moment. Our chance to lift up Georgia. And if we fight, if we push, if we work, we will win.
Welcome back. For the first time in U.S. history, an African-American woman has won a major party's nomination for governor. Businesswoman, tax lawyer, and romance novelist Stacey Abrams won in Georgia's Democratic primary on Tuesday. She could have an uphill battle in the state that has leaned right, but if she wins November's general election, she could become the nation's first African-American female governor. Abrams is optimistic about the campaign ahead.
That's unprecedented turnout for a Democratic primary and a midterm. And what we know is this is just the tip of the iceberg, because we're building a coalition of voters, a coalition of white voters, of voters of color. And the reality is rural Georgia is as diverse as urban Georgia, suburban Georgia. Our mission is to bring together Democrats of every wing, of every community, as well as independent thinkers, because we know that together we have the coalition we need to win. We're talking about 250,000 votes. There are more than enough of us to get to victory.
Women also won Democratic primaries in Kentucky and Texas on Tuesday. In Kentucky, former Marine pilot Amy McGrath beat 5 candidates, including the popular mayor of Lexington. She now faces Republican incumbent Andy Barr in November. The unofficial start to summer is going to cost you if you plan on traveling. The American Automobile Association says prices at the pump will be at their highest levels for Memorial Weekend since 2014. The national average for a gallon of gas sits at $2.93. That's up about 50 cents from the last 3 years. And prices aren't expected to fall in the summer months. AAA predicts most states will eclipse the $3 mark in the coming weeks. On this day in 1935, track and field athlete Jesse Owens equaled or broke 4 world records in just 45 minutes at a Big Ten meet at Ferry Field in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Well, happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with actor and comedian Mike Myers. He's 54. Oscar-winning actress Octavia Spencer is 47, and singer Lauryn Hill is 42. Well, that's our time for today. You've been watching What's Trending. The news continues online at abccolumbia.com, on our mobile app, and on the news at 6 and 11. I'm Kimberlei Davis. Be kind to each other. Remember the sacrifices of fallen service members. Have a wonderful Memorial weekend, and thanks for watching.
FBI, drop your weapons!
Friday, 7 Central.
Let's light them up.
Quantico moves to a new night.
The rules have changed.
New time. With all new riveting drama.
Shall we get to work?
Quantico moves to Fridays, starting this Friday, 7 Central on ABC.